I just want the whole world in my hands, and my team by my side with the whole world.
You actually asked a comment in one of my last Q&As, which was probably made the video. If you can refresh us, what was the comment again?
Well, see, I was going for a very interesting approach. I had asked, is your girlfriend impressed with your COC and or with your cock in other, in a different way of pronouncing
And her response was,
well, she was confused on which cock we were talking about here, and so she answered the Clash of Clans answer, thank the Lord, and yeah, otherwise it would have been a little awkward. So and I don't know, what was the answer? What was her?
She was like, I don't know. She was a bit speechless, actually, wasn't she? She was like, I don't know. She just does that little thing where she goes quiet. And then
well, to be honest with you, if someone had asked me if I was impressed with their cock, I'd be a little speechless as well.
Yeah, so I'd be like, dude, get the fuck away from me, you freak. You on getting to Champion League as a Channel 9, which you are at the minute.
What? Okay.
What?
Okay. All right.
And stuff like that. But yeah, basically.
So there seems to be technical difficulties here. Tekkerz has hung up. This is a little bit awkward, guys. Right before it was gonna. Okay, so what? Well, this is a little plot twist to this situation. So I apologize for that. I'm sure there's a great reason behind it, and I think I'm gonna end up. Oh shit, he went offline. This is official, guys. It happened. I just got dumped. So I'm now single. Tekkerz just dumped me, and if you guys, want to hit me, my phone number. No, I'm just playing. Wait, just kidding. His internet just died. Okay, we're gonna call him back. We're gonna do a little call back here. Hold on. I'm calling him back right quick. Okay.
What the fuck?
All right, guys. Tekkerz is back.
Jesus Christ, my whole fucking thing just went down.
After the internet explosion, dude.
You're still recording there, see?
I was wrapping up and everything. I was like,
Jesus,
I thought you got
I'm sorry about that, viewers. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got a question on Twitter saying, why do you have no friends?
Why don't you have friends?
Yeah, to both of us. What the hell? Well, some dick called Jody doesn't think we have friends at all, apparently.
Hold on, I have to boot someone from my clan. Alejo, if you're watching this, I love you, but nothing personal.
Yeah, Jody. No, he must have some personal problems with us, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's that your girlfriend is, she's an attractive. Okay, I'm not gonna be weird, but maybe he's jealous. All right, maybe that could be it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, okay, here you go. You go on a finish the story about Daddy while I think of something witty to reply to this asshole or this guy.
Wait.
No, he's not an
asshole.
asshole.
You know the Daddy thing, right? I was joking.
What?
I was joking.
So, guys, I'm gonna be right back while I travel to England and strangle the fuck out of Tekkerz. If he doesn't post for the next rest of the lifetime, that's probably because he's dead and dumped into some river. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Tekkerz, you are a great liar, I've got to say.
Nah. I do speak to Hurley and all that, though.
Okay, well, I mean, I thought you legitimately had coffee with Daddy.
Like, fuck would I go? I don't even know the guy. Like,
well, I'm sorry for believing you. You have an accent.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes you so believable.
Judge people by the accent, yeah.
God. All right, hit the wrap up, bro.
All right, let's hit this up. All right, guys. Thank you for what.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know what happened to Tekkerz. I don't know if this was his mom or his internet cut out, but he hung up again. I mean, I guess he's too hot for me, to be honest. So he did hung up on me. I don't know, he gave 3 or 4 taps on his mic before he hung up, so that might have been like Morse code saying, my mom came in, I have to get off, or my internet's a shit. Oh yeah, his mom was banging, and banging on the floor. Oh shit, Alright, the message says, alright, this is what he said. This is not, I gotta go because my mom... Fuck, dude, I can't even talk. Alright, he had to go because his mom was banging on the door. Fuck me! Oh, and, okay, so the direct message from him was, I gotta go because my mom was banging. Fuck me, man. Dude, never mind. I'm not gonna say it because I obviously can't. And I probably will have to fly out to Tekkerz to help subdue his mother. whether it's peacefully or not. So I'm going to go, guys. Plane ticket. Gotta buy soon. And he's a great guy. He's a very attractive guy, no homo, and his girlfriend's a very attractive, not trying to be weird. That actually was kind of weird and homo. I'm sorry. Okay, test record. Say hi, Tekkerz.
Hi. 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 Yeah, what's up, guys? Tech is here again for the second take of this. I'm with Brandon. We hope you guys all enjoyed that little montage bit. We completely messed up last night. But we're here to go again. And yeah, Brandon, let's go ahead with the questions.
What's up, guys? All right, so Tekkerz, I've got a question for you. What do you use to farm, and what do you use to trophy push, if you do trophy push?
Right. Well, the trophy pushing thing, as you know, I was going to do a road to Master League, but I actually have so much college work and things going on at the minute, so I actually did stop that. The army competition I would probably use though for when I'm trophy pushing is that I'd probably go with the hog riders. Just start off with, get you into the mood of climbing up, getting to Master League and stuff like that. And then I don't know if it's when you get to about Crystal League 1, Master League 3, apparently hogs wear off because all the Inferno towers, literally there's like so many Town Hall 10s. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a shit ton of Town Hall 10s in that area with multi-target.
Yeah, and then because the multi-target literally tears them apart, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Unless you have free spells, which we don't have access to. So.
No, we don't. But what I'd basically probably use after that is probably the army position that you actually use at the minute, which is the Balloonians, if I'm right. Is that right?
Yeah, Balloonians, yeah.
Yeah, and then you was going to put up a video about that, actually. You're going to put up a video about how your strategy works to Champion League at the minute, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like how to raid with loons, yeah.
Yeah, guys, so definitely go check that out when Brandon gets that out, because I'm sure that would be an awesome raid. And if none of you guys didn't know, Brandon is actually competing to hopefully beat Jess. If you don't know, any of you guys don't know Jess, she's currently the record holder. I'll let Brandon go on and talk about Jess because I literally don't have many details, but you can go ahead and talk about that, Brandon.
Yeah, so Jess right now is the current top Town Hall 9, and she has, her record was 36-38, and I just used, oh shit. So I'm doing a raid right now, and it just went from bad to worse. Okay, sorry. So she has a record of 36-38 trophies, and that's crazy for a Town Hall 9. So, and that's kind of what I'm going for right now. I'm currently at 35-51, I think I'm at, and I'm raiding right now, if you guys couldn't tell from my little, and so, so basically she just used balloons and minions, and she did raid me, actually. When she was a little bit lower in trophies, she rated me for like 3 trophies, and right when that happened, I just totally copied her base layout because why wouldn't I? She's like the top Town Hall 9. And I was like, oh, definitely. So and she's spectacular raider, and she did it in like 2 weeks. She was pushing for only from Masters, so she only pushed for like 2 weeks. So she got it done really, really quick, and totally admire her for that because that took a lot of skill to do, and so yeah, that's just kind of her.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. There's also another thing that was speculating around is that apparently, there's apparently 2 ways of using the Balloonians. I mean, apparently Jess uses one way, and there's other people use it one way as well.
Yeah. So sorry, I didn't get into detail. So last trophy push, I went for champion as well, and I did hit it, and I hit it with SS's strategy. Now SS, what he used was 24 loons, 50 minions, 2 rage, 1 heal, and 1 lightning spell, and a dragon in the clan castle. Now that raid works really good. It's a really good 2-star army. If you're going to 2-star bases, that's a great army to use for Town Hall 9. But last push I did struggle with that this push I struggled with that up in Town Hall, or up in like 3,000 trophies. So and then Jess raided me, and then I talked to her about kind of how she raids. And so now what I'm doing is I've got 20 loons, 6 clan castle loons, 60 minions, 3 rage, and 1 lightning spell. And then that's just kind of what I'm going with right now.
Oh, that's sweet. So I'm guessing. So what was your preferred strategy then? Was it SS's or was it Jess's?
Well, really it depends on trophy range. I prefer to use SS's until maybe like 3,000 trophies, because there's a lot of Town Hall 9s, a lot of really weak Town Hall 10s, just a lot of bases and dead bases. There's just a lot of bases up until 3,000 that you can 2-star. So I do prefer Jess's, SS's up until there. But then after that, when bases start getting really tough and you can't find as many 2-stars, then definitely Jess's strategy is the way to go.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. So yeah, guys, if you listen to that well, then hopefully you'll be on your way to catching up Brandon anytime soon.
Bring it on.
Yeah, he's up to that challenge. But anyway, let's get on to the farming strategy. So the farming strategy I would probably use at the moment is because I'm going around between 1,300 and 1,400 trophies. Actually, no, that's a lie. 1,300 and 1,450. Yeah, that's basically where you want to be if you want to farm. The composition I'm actually going to be using for when I farm is I actually fill up two army barracks with archers and two army barracks with barbarians because it's a cost-effective way of basically you can when you're farming down this low league, the bases you're going to find is ones that have been left and ones that you've got all your resources in the collectors. So it's basically an easy win. I was actually thinking of doing an idiot-proof test video on that soon because literally it could take a retard to literally do this thing and stuff like that. But that's it for my farming strategy. Have you got a different farming strategy, Brandon?
I do, but I just want to ask something. So, recently, as in like 5 or 10 minutes ago, you've got a big raid. Now, I don't want you to give away anything because I'm sure you're going to use this in a video, and if you don't, then I'll have to slap you. But so
Yeah.
is this true? Are these rumors true that you got a pretty big raid?
Well, if you guys know that I actually uploaded probably the biggest raid. Actually, I'll just go find it quickly. I think it was a 2. I can't. It was a. I put it up. I found it on YouTube. Yeah, 2.8 million resource raid. I don't even know if it was photoshopped or hacked. It did seem legit because the guy was actually Town Hall 6 and no, not Town Hall. Was it Town Hall 6? No, it was Town Hall 7 attacking a Town Hall 10. So I'm pretty sure that's legit. But I'm not going to give any clues away. I'm just saying that I've actually hit myself a big raid, my biggest raid in my Clash of Clans history. So I'm just saying that will hopefully be up soon, guys, and stay forward. Looking forward to that one.
I'm looking for that too because that was bigger than anything I've ever gotten to.
Yeah.
So okay, so farming for me. What I use for farming. So at Town Hall 8, I used 100 barbs and 100 archers, and that worked really well for me. So Town Hall 9, I use 100 barbs, 100 archers, and then 10 minions. And the minions are basically just like extra clean up troops in case maybe I missed a collector or something. 10 minions will usually clean up pretty well. So that's just kind of like how I do that. And then like 4 lightning spells.
Yeah, because minions are actually really useful down in this. They must be, especially the level 5 minions. Are they actually a big increase from the level 2 and level 3 minions?
Oh yeah, they're totally beastly. They're from 4 to 5 is probably one of the biggest jumps, and then 5 to 6 is also a big jump too. But yeah, they're beastly at 5 for sure.
Yeah, there's one thing I thought it was pretty funny the other day that I can't remember who said it. It was like actually if you have an air defense that's actually level 1 still, and you got level 6 minions, then it actually can't take it out. Level 1 air defense. I thought it was pretty funny.
Is it a 2-shot on it?
Yeah, it's 2 shot on the 1 minion.
Well,
but yeah, that's it. That's it for the farming. I'm actually going to ask you a question now, Brandon.
All right.
It's something to actually do with your vlogs. Actually, I was really intrigued about your vlogs. They're really, really cool, and I actually think that a lot of clashers should be doing this more often because it just gives us an insight on what a clashing person's life is actually like and things like that. So, have you got any new vlogs coming up soon? Anything special or anything like that?
Well, I've been looking not looking towards, but I've been trying to get because I'm not clashing as much as I usually am, so I'm kind of like more. Just life basically. So I'm trying to get more clips and stuff like that, or more ideas to vlog. But I've been quite busy lately, and actually I had a little instance happen in my house where I was, I definitely should have recorded it because it would have been a hella funny vlog. And basically, there was a bumblebee that went in my house, and then like my mom and grandma told me not to kill it with the fly swatter, and then I trapped it and it started buzzing, and then my grandma used her like fucking like judo to grabbed the bumblebee she put like a glove on and she grabbed the bumblebee with her hand and threw it outside. I'm like, who are you, fucking Bruce Lee?
Jesus
so
Christ.
It was I wish I would have filmed it. That would have been funny. But yeah,
grandma goes for it.
Exactly. I do want to do more vlogs, and I do have a GoPro actually. So once I go out and go maybe like boogie boarding, snowboarding, go karting, or anything like that, I'll definitely film that and put that up because that should be cool too.
All right. There's actually one thing I wanted to catch up as well is that you actually asked me in the little montage bit that we actually messed up on the first recording. Was that actually if if something about me and my girlfriend? It was a question.
Yeah. For one, I would just like to say that you guys are an adorable couple. I just want to, I'm not trying to be weird, but I just want to say that. And
No,
for
that's
2,
cool, man. I used to get so many dirty little comments on the
oh, dude, I bet.
flipping video
I
anyway.
bet, man. And then, so when's the next video of you and your girlfriend be out?
Well, actually, I'll go on to that in just a moment. Me and you was actually having a chat about this. Me talking about come to America, right?
Oh, yeah,
When we was
yeah.
having that little chat. If I actually ever save up enough money one day from like YouTube, I'll actually probably do that now. If I save up my YouTube earnings, then I will actually probably go ahead with my girlfriend and actually try and visit Brandon, and then
Dude,
go ahead and do
that
some
would be
vlogs.
sweet.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be sweet. That would honestly be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. And then we can just go ahead and we'll probably record. I'll probably be there for like a week or two, and then we'll record the whole thing and then get it up for you guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Vlogging.
Yeah, but anyway, about the video, me and my girlfriend, I actually got into. I'll actually say some information about Meg. If none of you guys don't know who Meg is, then that actually is my girlfriend. She is currently trying to become an art teacher and stuff like that, but she's very into art and stuff. I know you guys said that she should have done speed art because I showed you some of the art. But yeah, anyway, back onto the video part. I think if you guys give this video a lot of comments and a lot of likes and things like that, share it around like everywhere and get it viral, I'm sure she'll be able to do a video of me soon. Probably, hopefully, might even be able to do this weekend if we get this video up quick and there's enough comments.
Sweet.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
she is actually a great artist. I did enjoy her pieces when you shared them in your last video.
Yeah. Actually, I might. That's one thing actually, because considering she's good at art, I might get her to do a Clash Clans piece, and then maybe do it as a giveaway. That sounds pretty cool.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I would sign up for that for sure.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, you just asked me a question, so I'm going to ask you another question now, actually, Brandon. So what actually inspired you to start making YouTube videos and Clash, and when was it that you actually started around this time, like doing this stuff?
When I started playing Clash, or when I started YouTubing?
Basically since you started YouTube, and like, was you doing anything before Clash of Clans on YouTube and stuff like that?
Okay, good question. So now I've gotten a lot of questions why my YouTube name is Mystic7 and why my Clash name is White Lighting HWD. And it's because I did do Call of Duty videos before I did Clash videos, and my gamer tag is Mystic7, so I made my YouTube Mystic7. And I already had like a little bit of subscribers from my Mystic7 YouTube, so I decided not to delete it and just start uploading Clash of Clans gameplay on that. So that's kind of why I did do different videos before, and then I took them down because they were kind of gay, and and now we're just doing Clash. So
Yeah.
and now clashing. My first video for Clash of Clans was back when I was like I went and rewatched it because one of my clanmates pointed out a really shitty editing job I did, and I had to go watch it. So it was back when I was like Town Hall 7, like level 54 or something, right? Like totally newbie, and it was like a defensive strategy for Town Hall 7. That was like my first video, and that was back in like last summer, the summer of 2013. So that was that was a while ago. And I don't know what really inspired me to start. I guess I just thought like, hey, I tried with Call of Duty, I'll do some YouTubing for this. And then I uploaded that video, and then I got lazy and I didn't upload until my trophy push to Masters, because back then, little history for you guys. Back then, hitting Masters at Town Hall 8 was like, hitting champ at Town Hall 9 is now like, well, I guess not, because actually there are a lot of champion Town Hall 9s. It's like hitting champ at Town Hall 7. It's like it just never happened. Not a lot of Town Hall 8s got to Masters. Masters was really hard to get back then, and so hitting Masters at Town Hall 8 was like a big deal, back a couple months ago.
Yeah, talk about that. Sorry to interrupt you, but there's things the other day that me actually I didn't come across it. You actually came across that was actually like Town Hall 6s in Master League and stuff like that.
Town Hall 5 in Masters or Champion League right now. And
so yeah, did you actually think that was like photoshopped, or people used like any hacks and stuff?
No,
like
I
that?
knew it was real. I visited. No, I didn't visit his clan. I looked at his clan. I would visit, but they're all like, they don't speak American over there, so it wouldn't work out. But
was it like some Chinese tryhards or something?
Yeah,
like that?
exactly. Well, okay, so so let me just give this a rundown. So from my experiences in Champion, I think that it would be physically impossible for someone to Town Hall snipe their way all the way to Champion and every 6 hours get booted offline and get 100%ed for 20 plus trophies. I think it's impossible, because I do find Town Hall snipes up here in Champion, and they're one trophy each, and they're from people who have like 2,900 trophies. But I don't think that someone would be able to Town Hall snipe their way up to Champion, to be honest with you, because there's not enough Town Hall snipes, and you don't have enough time to stay online. Now, what he could have done, and what I think he did, because again, honestly, I think it's impossible. I think he used some kind of hacks or whatever to stay online and to not get booted off so that he can avoid getting raided. Now, if you don't get raided and you don't lose trophies on defense, sure you can hit champion. You can hit champion at like Town Hall 3 if you cheat like that. But, you know, I don't count it. If he did use any kind of cheats, I don't count it personally. The Town Hall 7 that hit champ, I know he used cheats. I don't count his hitting champ legit. So that's just kind of my take on it.
All right. There was actually one other thing that I wanted to catch up about. That actually was the fact that you know, because saying like as strategies, like you've said like that, they might have used a hack to get to it.
Mhm.
But as people actually, you know, use multiple devices, don't they? Like actually, like you know, like George Yeho, George. I don't know how you say his name. Is that how you say it? George
Or
Yeho,
Jorge,
yeah,
or-
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, Jorge Yeho. He basically had about, I don't know, it was like 6 devices running, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. I mean, I'm just speculating whether this guy has actually got a main account that's actually up in Champion League already, and that's actually Town Hall sniping his base for like one trophy.
That could be.
or
That
something
could
like
be. Yeah. That
So-
definitely could be a possibility. And again, it's also still not, you know, it's not fair play. I mean, you can't, you know, and sure, it's not against any of the rules. But Chief Pat talked about this in his video, and his take about this is that it's just, you know, even though it's not directly against the rules, it's lightweight bullshit, and it's still unfair. And, you know, you're still basically preventing yourself from getting raided. So you're still pretty much cheating, but it's like avoiding the hacks, you know. But it's still, in my book, it's still cheating, and it's still
well,
unfair.
it's just one of those things, and like when people like get too into the game, they just seriously take it too far.
Yeah, they get too
and you
clever
know
with
they
it.
just ruin it, don't they? Really.
Yeah.
They just ruin it for the real players. But there's one thing I actually want to know, because I didn't actually know much information. I'm just going to ask you if you know any information about the whole Mohammed Maher thing.
Oh,
Apparently there's a
God.
speculation with all that.
This guy.
And
Well,
This
really,
guy.
the only reason why iMod got exposed, the only reason why hacking in this game really got exposed this past couple month, is because this dumb fuck decided, hey, you know what? Let's go offline for 2 weeks at the #1 spot and not go anywhere in trophies because nobody's gonna notice that. Well, that didn't go down too well. A ton of people were questioning what happened. Why is he not moving in trophies? Because in Champion League you can't buy 1 week shields, and even if you can, he was safe for 2 weeks. So it was super obvious that he wasn't raiding and he was staying online 24/7. So that's when people started getting suspicious. That's when then Chief Pat uploaded, and then, you know, a ton of people were like, this is unfair gameplay, you know, because Chief Pat fanboys. But I do agree with what Chief Pat said. Yeah, I mean, he's really the one who started up this whole Supercell trying to get rid of hacks thing. And yeah, so and cheating's been going on in top players. And if you guys want a whole like history rundown of the top players, you can go check out Chief Pat's video. He gives a whole rundown. And cheating's been going up on there for like a long ass time. So I mean, it wasn't the first instance, but this was the most obvious instance. And I don't know if he just got too cocky or something, but and then there was a whole issue with Mega City, their YouTuber, and then that was that was
Daddy
bad.
and everything, wasn't it?
Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
That was real bad. I actually really like the Clash of Clans community, but until that actually happened, I was a bit curious as what sort of people are actually out there.
Yeah.
And actually out there in the Clash of Clans community. But yeah. Anyway, moving on from that, because we actually could talk about that all night, like debate about all that, couldn't we? But yeah, we could actually, let's go and move on to another question. So I've just asked you a question, so let's go ahead and see if you got any questions, Brandon.
Okay. Well, a question I have for you is, how do you make your backgrounds? Because you actually have probably some of the best. You got, you know, your
Thumbnails.
background, your profile picture, your thumbnails. Like, they're really, really good. And
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's one thing that you actually freaked out about yesterday with how I actually started making my thumbnails, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the fact, if you guys probably didn't even know, when I was making my thumbnails at the beginning, I was actually doing it all on my phone. Like the ones you see at the minute, like the one that has "Let's Get That Loot," that's actually made on my phone. Everything up to the new recent one, my Town Hall 9 speed build, is actually used by the Photoshop. But apart from that, guys, I've been using an app called Master FX. So if you definitely go ahead, I'd advise you extremely, if you're a young starting clasher, maybe with newbie clasher or starting on YouTube, I'd definitely advise you go using that and make out thumbnails. Or even if you're like not a very talented person with graphic design and things like that, it's a really simple way to make yourself some graphic design like that. Just going on to my thumbnails, no, not thumbnails, my YouTube banners and everything like that. Recently, I'd say within about 1 or 2 weeks, I've actually cottoned on to how to use Photoshop. I'm literally one of those people that love, like, teaching themselves stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I can become a graphic designer one day. Actually, my dream job.
Sweet.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. But yeah, I actually use Photoshop to make my my YouTube banners and my actual video banner that I actually got a lot of hate for. I don't even know why.
Yeah,
But,
I don't either, dude. I think it looked good, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
understand that the first one was pretty bad because it was stretching a video, but now I've actually sorted it out and it's still people hating. It's just like, fuck those guys, I can't be. They can just, yeah, definitely. But yeah, if that's actually one thing I was gonna talk about actually is what I actually put my video that once I get to 1,000 subscribers, there's gonna be something really big going on with my graphic design work. That's literally all I'm going to give away until you guys get these 1,000 subscribers, and then you guys will literally know everything. Brandon is actually the only person that knows at the minute, so hopefully he's going to keep his mouth shut, or else I'll come over to America and shut it for him. But yeah, that's basically literally how I do everything like that.
So definitely, guys, if you do want to see this new thing that he's going to have going on, which I'm not going to give away because I'm a good person, definitely go subscribe to him if you haven't already. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. So definitely go sub him because his channel's sexy. All right.
Yeah, definitely go subscribe to Brandon as well. He's an absolute pleasure to be making videos with, especially this dual commentary. It's been absolutely awesome. And me and Brandon have only been actually speaking vocally for
Since,
about
like,
2 days now.
Yeah.
And, me and Brandon are actually, it's like we're like really good friends already. It's
Hell
really
yeah,
cool.
dude. We bonded.
But yeah, guys, definitely go ahead and subscribe to his channel. If you want to see daily content where he's absolutely getting either smashed or he's smashing people in Champions League, then definitely go check that out. The description for his link, his channel will also be in the description, guys.
Oh, I have another question, actually.
Okay.
So, your background music. Now, I don't use background music in my videos because I'm a noob.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
So where do you get your background music?
All right. There is a lot of speculation with this. The way you need to execute this right before you actually go ahead and download music. Now, I know a lot of people. I was actually a noob to this when I actually started going onto YouTube and stuff like that. Now, there's people that have licenses. There's big companies on YouTube that actually have licenses to actually use other people's music. And there's some YouTube channels that actually don't have that. So I started off by using YouTube channels that actually didn't have permission to go ahead and actually for me to use it in my own videos to get it monetized. But there is actually a few channels out there now that actually provide some awesome music, and that's what you guys actually see throughout all my videos now. So the first one is called, if I just type it in quickly, No Copyright Sounds. So definitely go check that one out. That usually uploads either every 2 days or every 3 days. So they've got some awesome music. I actually get really excited for when their uploads come out because they have some awesome music.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, Brandon, if you want to use that, I'd definitely advise No Copyright Sound. But there's one thing as well called BBC. Actually, I'll just look it up a minute just to get it right because BBC is the abbreviation, but I can't remember. That's it. It's called Bye Bye Copyright. Have you heard of that one, Brandon?
I have not.
No. Right, so there's No Copyright Sounds and there's Bye Bye Copyright. I will put both the links to the music channels in the description below, so you can definitely go check that out. But
for sure, I need to.
yeah, Bye Bye Copyright is actually I actually haven't used the music of that yet, but I actually did get told about it the other day, and I will start using it soon.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically the music.
Oh, and I have some news. So I've been thinking about a new series. And it's going to be a secret for now, so I just kind of want to get that out there. And it's a secret to TekkerZ right now, too, because he doesn't know about it, but he was included in the idea, so I'll Skype you after.
Are you serious? Who you been talking to with this? Who have you been talking to?
We have a little group going in Scope right now. And
who's that?
I was going to add you, but you were asleep, so I was like, I'll add him tomorrow. So
who? All right, actually, yeah, just tell me afterwards, actually.
Yeah, I'll give you the rundown after. But
we can't give anything away to our viewers.
Yeah, so we're going to have, hopefully, a new series or something going on. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun.
Is this going to be something really big?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be fucking humongous. That's how good it's gonna be. Yes.
I love it. Well, I cannot
So
wait
look
for that.
forward to that. That's gonna be nice.
All right, so then, with your Clash of Clans content,
Mhm.
do you what's your sort of advice you'd give to starting off YouTubers to get to maybe where like you are now? Because I know it's incredibly like hard starting off. I know when you get to about 1,000 subscribers, you actually start climbing quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I know getting up to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I'm currently in that position at the minute. I am, but it is an absolute killer to
it's a
get there.
struggle,
So
yeah.
have you got any advice for that?
Well, to be honest with you, this is probably one of the most asked questions I get on Twitter in my comments, in global. Like, I get asked this all the time because, there's a lot of people out there that, want to start YouTubing and do start YouTubing. It's a great, I feel like it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea for people to YouTube because it's a great way to get more involved with the, Clash of Clans community. And I do get asked this question a lot. And really, the main thing is that I always say, on Twitter, definitely because, you only have like limited space to talk. I say upload relevant content, and I'll go into detail on what this is. Upload regularly, and don't be boring. So basically, you want to upload things that people are going to want to watch. You don't want to upload something like that's kind of interesting. You want to upload something that people are going to want to watch, and you're going to want to put detail and you want to put time into editing your videos. And I know you do that, Tekker. Your videos are actually, videos, thumbnails, everything you got is actually really, really good.
Yeah, I literally spent hours. It's insane.
Yeah, I do quick edits, so my videos aren't half what yours are. So, that you probably should have more
But
subscribers.
it is actually like when people watch YouTube, they don't actually care about the way your channel actually looks until you actually become a huge YouTube star.
Yeah.
So literally, the only way that well, the probably the reason why you've gotten to where you are is because you bring out some awesome content, and I can't compete with that at the minute.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, that the whole Town Hall 8 series, that's kind of what got me my YouTube fame, I guess you can say.
Yeah, and like now considering if you beat Jess's record, then you are literally going to gain a lot of fame. Considering you're going to be the #1 player for the Town Hall 9 trophy count.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll be soon because I've been pushing for quite a while and I still have not hit the 3,600 mark. So
yeah,
we'll see. Okay, so back to the. So okay, and then you're gonna want to upload, regularly because if you upload once a month, you're not gonna get subscribers because people aren't gonna want to tune in. Because once a month videos, that's just not enough. Now I'm not saying to upload like once, twice, 3 times a day because daily videos are hard to do. To be honest with you, daily videos are hard to put out. But a couple times a week is good. 2, 3 times a week. That'll do it. And the more relevant content you upload, the more views you're gonna get. Oh, and here's a big tip. The reason why I got popular is because I uploaded trophy push videos. That's kind of like my main thing. And a lot of people at Town Hall 8 and 9 are looking, how do I get to Masters? How do I get to champ? A lot of people are looking at that because, at Town Hall 8 and 9, you're the underdog because Town Hall 10s are the big boys in the block and, they run the show. So Town Hall 8 and 9 is definitely tough to trophy push at. So people look for advice, and I guess that's just kind of why my channel has been growing the way it has. And, farming is another big thing. A lot of people look at videos, how to farm, what's a good range, troops to use, this and that, So you want to get videos out that are going to help people and that people are going to want to go watch. And then, there's like the funny videos that, Godson uploads the fails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, of course people are going to watch those just because they're funny. And so you just want to get videos up that, are interesting, that are going to grab interest, that they're going to help people too. Okay.
But, yeah, guys, I hope you really have enjoyed this. It's been a really good pleasure talking to you, Brandon. He's a great YouTuber, guys. Me and Brandon are exactly the same age, and we play Clash, and we literally have the same parents that are literally pissed off with us playing Clash Clans.
Yep.
What they don't realize is that I know I always say in my videos that college and school and that comes before Clash Clans, and that is actually true. But you do not need grades literally to become a big YouTuber. And if you actually have the dream of actually becoming a big YouTuber, then go for it because you can actually earn quite a fair bit of money off of it. Can you, Brandon?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, guys, if you're ever playing Clash Clans and you're a YouTuber, then just say to your parents what I always say to mine. Just say screw yourselves because hopefully one day I'll have more money than you will. So yeah.
Well, I don't know if you say that like word for word because
if I
said that to my mom, I'd probably get shanked. So
yeah, depends how much they piss me off, really.
I got you.
Backhand that bitch.
Oh, damn.
Damn. But yeah, guys, I've had a really good time talking to Brandon. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know we messed up the first time, but we came back, and this is day 2, and we've actually recorded this for a second time.
Oh,
So yeah, guys, all the links, everything will be in the description below. I'll put in my video, I'll put Brandon's links and every single piece of information that we've talked about. But yeah,
we'll get
Brandon, I'd like to
Tekkerz
thank
link in
you for
mine.
this, Brandon. So you
Thank
can
you
go
too.
ahead and
Thank
wrap
you
this
for
up.
this. All right, guys. So this
Yeah.
will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure to subscribe to Tekkerz because he's an awesome YouTuber, better than I am. We're going to end it at that. And make sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. And links will be in the description for both of us. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Tekkerz, thank you so much. You're the greatest.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate. I literally hope our friendship can grow from this, mate.
Oh, for sure it will. And I will be sure to let you in on the little secret that we have going about this new series with a couple of my buddies.
Yeah, and I'll let you
That's
have a
big
little insight to what I was thinking as well.
Ooh, all right. So there's going to be a little private little Skype call after this, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Tekkerz, take it away. Finish it off, man. Kill it.
I don't know what to say. All right, guys. I'd like to thank you all so much, to all my subscribers, and I'm sure Brandon will say to all his subscribers as well. We love the Clash of Clans community, and I hope that me and Brandon are going to stay in it for a long, long time, bringing you guys awesome content. So if you guys have enjoyed this, definitely go give it a like, subscribe to our channels, and definitely follow us on Twitter for everything else. So I'll see you guys soon. Clash on and keep booming from me, Brandon.
Peace, guys.
I'm passing notes to all the pretty girls in class. Still, they never reply, but never say never. They never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind. Measure my effort and skill gets better in time. Fresher than ever, and I am who I am. No taking it back. I'm alive and well. What it do? My name is unimportant.